Thanks so much, Eric, and excited to be here with you all today. It's really my pleasure as well to applaud the work of the policy team and the committees, the various advocates, not to mention the legislative partners really that have helped put together not only our CHAPA priorities, but what has developed into our fair housing agenda. And certainly the new housing choice law and multifamily zoning requirements are steps forward, right, in fair housing, things that have been made possible during the last session, right? And so really excited about not only as we sit really almost 53 years, right, since the signing of the Fair Housing Act, in what is National Fair Housing Month, April Fair Housing Month, it is really a pleasure to not only look at what great work has been done, but certainly the work that still stands, right? We're inspired to see what's possible, right, as we work together to really ensure and get this work right. And so I'll highlight a few of the sort of three-pronged approach of our fair housing agenda. And all of this is available in more details in your fact sheets that you all received in your materials. So what we're looking to do really is to prohibit discrimination against affordable housing, prevent intentional and unintentional housing discrimination, and create a state level duty to affirmatively further fair housing, right? So together, these bills will help us to really foster more inclusive communities by prohibiting municipal and state discriminatory zoning and land use decisions, right? It will help us to root out the intended impacts of policies of the past and also prevent unintentionally discriminatory policies for the future. So we're hoping to sort of make sure that the state, cities, and towns do not discriminate as well in their programs so that we can reshape the policies that have been created to perpetuate segregation for decades, right? So this is really not a plan of inaction, but a strategic sort of collective building together of this fair housing legislative agenda, which is really working to demonstrate a tangible need for change and opening doors for opportunity, right, and access through fair housing barriers across the state. So we're getting there, and these policy system changes is something that we all want to take a role in. So we're excited that you are here. This agenda really, as others have stated, is one in which will benefit all, right? Ensures fair housing for all, right? It moves towards that goal, right, of homes for all, right? We're inspired by many of you and the work you've done, and inspired to see what's possible as we work together to get this right. So to that end, we would invite you all to also join our new revitalized fair housing committee at CHAPA. I'll share a link in the chat for those who might be interested in joining our fair housing committee to really work on these sort of fair housing legislative priorities throughout the year, as well as share best practices, and for it to be a space to really learn and grow together in terms of the work necessary across the state. And also, I'll take the opportunity to plug our Fair Housing Symposium that we are planning, right? April Fair Housing Month, April 29th from 1:30 to 4:30. It's a 3-hour event that we are breaking up into 3 different panels. It will be fun and interactive. And we're excited to share some of whom we plan to honor and the details for the event shortly. But the framework is building the framework for a more equitable Massachusetts. And so we are planning to honor some fair housing heroes. I'm sure many of you all will be excited to hear whom those folks are. And so we invite you to join us on that occasion later this month. So thank you all, and excited to be doing the work with you. Thanks, Eric.